Well, I'm flying little old planes that have been through the ringer. This is another one. This is the XK A600, the Beaver, and as you can see, he's got holes in him and he's held together with glue and tape and who knows what, because he's been through the ringer. He's been crashed numerous times. But he still sort of flies, I think. Well, we'll see, but I hope so. Came with a little sort of fairly hobby grade kind of transmitter, although it does have a LED screen. XK Futaba SHFSS protocol again. We'll see if we can get him to take off this runner. He won't take off the grass, I know. He might take off the runner. He's 2-cell, so he's similar to the little E-flite UMX planes. Yeah, there we go. Got to punch him a bit, because if I ran him off the end of the runner without taking him off, he wouldn't take off, because he'd stick in the grass. Again, I've had this a long while. I can remember flying it in the wind and the snow in the middle of winter, and crashing it in the wind and the snow in the middle of winter as well. You know, it's... we'll see. I like it. I've seen it actually... I've seen it in some local hobby stores now. Originally you had to pretty much mail order it. I have seen it for sale in local hobby stores, although it's running about $200, which, well, it's not awful, but for a ready to fly, I suppose, 2-cell ready to fly, it's not awful, but it's not, you know, it's not so much of a bargain. You can buy it a lot cheaper than that, I'm afraid, by mail order. I don't remember what I paid for it. Somewhere in the order of 100 probably, but that was quite a while ago. I don't know what the current online price is. If anything, I think it may be discounted because it's kind of an older one. XK, I think this was the first fixed wing plane that XK brought out. They've got various helicopters and things, and of course now they've got all these multi-rotors, which I'm not very knowledgeable about. But this... I believe, as far as I remember, this was the first fixed wing plane that XK put out. Oddly enough, it's a Beaver. Well, it doesn't make sense. It's a Beaver, but you can't put floats on it. It's just strictly a landing gear wheeled plane. Quite a bit of power, though. Quite a bit of power. It's hardly any wind now, but you can in fact fly him in a reasonable amount of wind, because he definitely has some power to cope with wind. And he has their version of 6-axis and 3-axis stabilisation, like similar to what Horizon call SAFE and AS3X. Everybody, of course, programs that differently. So there's a really high plane. There's a commercial jet going up there. Somebody else just arrived. I didn't notice who it might have been Howard, but I'm not sure. I'll have to go and say hello, because I know somebody else drove up with a truck and is getting ready to fly here. And I'm, on the other hand, I'm just finishing. I've flown, well, unless somebody wants to do something else, but we'll see. I think we'll just land this guy. Sorry, not a very precise attempt at landing here. Oh, bugger it. No, I was trying to land, but he seemed very floaty for some reason, so I'm going to bring him round again, because I don't particularly want to land him all the way over there. Little bit of wind getting up from the northeast now. Now let's see if we can land. Not in the long grass, though. Flaming. I'm trying to land him somewhere not a million miles away. No, not running into him. Whoops. Well, that wasn't an elegant landing. Mind you, I don't think an elegant landing was on the cards, given that his wheels won't run in the grass at all. Hello. Sorry, I'm just going to put this off now. So that's it, the XK A600.